Although in that key, that's pretty. Bless the Lord. For a lot of us. How many altos are in here? Okay. How does that key work for you?
An octave lower.
Can you like not find a spot?
Octave lower.
Yeah. Bless the Lord. Everybody, let's sing it an octave lower, but quiet. Okay, here we go. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, the bass. Oh, you guys are basses. His holy name. That's pretty. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Well, it's actually kind of pretty. It changes the whole mood. Now we're not declaring, we're kind of something from The Hobbit. So, yeah, you know, the dwarves, we're Moria or something, I don't know. It sounded like, you know, Gimli, a bunch of Gimlis. But the key of E, before we run out of time. Questions? That's a lot. I'm kind of taking at the stream of consciousness sort of method today. I hope that's all right. I learned that from being in California for 7 years in Arcata. Before that, I would have taught you with an outline and we would have just gone right down. Now it's like, well, dude, what do you want to know? Let's go. The key of E major, sort of the guitarist's key, isn't it? Why is it so workable for the guitar? Why does E major work so well for guitar? Oh, we have 2 open E strings. And so we can make lots of chords in between and still have some common things about them. And it also is the lowest note on our guitar, so it gives us bottom. Unless you do... Get that. If you want to detune and retune. But let's stick with E for now. You know what I just did? I tuned the E string down a whole step to D. Then we can get a fuller sound. You can also cheat, by the way, since this is a class, cut capo. This is a 5-string version, so you cover strings 1 through 5 and leave this one. I'm still in the key of E, but I'm playing D chord. That always freaks everybody out. What are you doing? You're playing behind the capo. How'd you do that? I've got more questions. Guitar guys. Man, I've never seen anybody play back, and it changed. It shouldn't. So that's another way to cheat and play that low E. So let's try. You know, there's zillions of songs in the key of E. Let's try the E major chord, which is the 1 chord in the key of what? In E, right? It's just like G. Now, see, that's the beauty of music theory. You learn it once, it applies to all the different keys, so you don't have to relearn it, relearn it. So there's E, then there's A2, and what we're doing is using the 3rd and 4th finger. Don't anybody use anything but the 3rd and 4th finger. There's a reason. It's a law of conservation of energy. Einstein. Shortest distance between 2 points and all that. So if you're doing like, you are so good to me, you heal my broken heart, back and forth. And it sounds nice with that A2. Now slide these 2 up to the 4th fret. And actually, remember what we said, what kind of bass were we talking about a while ago? Pedal bass. Play that now like that. And then back. Remember the chords we just did? It's the same 2 chords. With the pedal bass, using that fingering. But what's it called? Trick question. We just talked about it. if we take A and we do a B over A here, and then we move it here and here, what's going to happen to the notes? It's going to be an inversion. Yes, you got it. It's an inversion like we were talking about. We've got the same notes, basically, but they're in a different order because we're up higher on the neck. And we can do it here, too. And they do have a different sound. But at the same time, they're really the same chords. It just depends on the flavor you want. It's important to be able to play everything everywhere, and then you can get flavoring out of it, okay? So once we move these two fingers up, we need to put the first finger in the 2nd fret on the 5th string. And that is B4. A lot of times the 2nd finger can rest up here and deaden that 6th string so you can get a good strum out of it without blah, blah, blah. Have the same 1, 4, 5 chord progression. E, A2, D4, A2, D, A2, D4. Now we have a bonus chord. Slide these up 2 more. We have C sharp minor 7. A while ago we played Bless the Lord, Oh My Soul, 10,000 Reasons. We used C add 9, G no 3, D4, E minor 7, C add 9, G, or no, E minor 7, G, D4, okay? All right, now let's lower that 1 step and a half. What key do we end up in? E. Now we can do the same thing with a new set of chords. Let's try it starting on the A2. I like that about what Redmond did too. He started on the 4 chord instead of the 1. Usually we begin a song, especially the chorus, probably on a 1 chord, but he did it on the 4. So now see if it's more comfortable to sing. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. C sharp minor, A, D, C sharp, A2, if you want the sus now, it's a little easier because you just put your little finger right under your 3rd finger. So A. Got it? This is making sense? Can you do that in any key? So if you're an alto and it's too high for you, what do? Just drop it down, lower the key. If you're like me, when I introduced that song last week, E was a little too low for me because it lost some of the punch. You know, bless the Lord, and I just felt it needed that. Once again, we don't want to manipulate people with what we do, but we facilitate it.